Hey everyone! Congratulations on finishing week 1. Yay! That's so exciting because I feel like the first week is the toughest because that's when you're just trying to get into the routine of a daily workout and eating all of that food. It's a lot in the beginning, not gonna lie. When I first started, I was like, oh my gosh, like I love to eat, but this is a lot of food and I didn't know how to spread out my containers. You'll get the gist of that in week 2. You'll start to get used to all the food and getting used to portioning out your containers like every couple hours or so. So this is a very exciting. Week 1 is done. You guys are going to be done with this first 21 to 30 days before you know it. And then you just keep going from there. And before you know it, it's going to be a major habit. So congratulations, you guys. I'm also done with week 1, day 7 of my ultimate reset. And so I'm doing this right along with you guys. This is something new to me and it's out of my comfort zone. I'm having to prep and be in the kitchen more than I'd like to, and it's taking up a lot of my time, but I just have to remember why I wanted to do this cleanse. You guys have to remember why you wanted to start this journey and just keep moving forward. So I just want to go over a couple things for these next 2 weeks. If you guys are having difficulty with those portion control containers, please don't hesitate to reach out to me so I can give you ideas on how to spread them out. If you're finding that you don't know how to get in more vegetables or get in those fruits, throw them in your Shakeology. I see a lot of the Shakeologies and they look so delicious. You guys are making me super jealous because I can't drink my Shakeology on the reset. I can only drink vegan and I don't have vegan. So I'm super jealous of all of your Shakeologies. But what I am noticing is that a lot of you guys are just doing it with like the Shakeology and milk or almond milk and then like that's it. So if you're having a hard time with the vegetable container and that purple container, throw them in your shake. That's a great way to get rid of those containers and a great way to add more value to your Shakeology. Like, yes, it does already contain like lots of greens, lots of this, lots of that, but it doesn't hurt to add more. The little orange container, if you're finding, if you're having a hard time finding things to put in there, some suggestions, for salads, I'll put salad dressing, but I honestly don't fill it up. I'll put like maybe a quarter of it and I'll use that for my salad dressing. You can also put flax seeds and chia seeds in there as well and throw that into your Shakeology or throw that into your oatmeal, whatever you want to do. But those are some ideas for that little orange container. Let's see, what else? Water intake. It seems like you guys are doing really well with your water intake and have some awesome water bottles to keep track. So that's really good. Keep up the great work with that. And Shakeology, make sure you're drinking that daily to reap the benefits of it. I think I started noticing the benefits of it during my first week. And that's when I noticed like, wow, I haven't felt like I needed to take a nap. Which was an issue for me before. I was exhausted. I had a 2-month-old and 2 older kids and we were always on the go. So I always felt like I needed a nap at 1 or 2 o'clock. And that first week I noticed I hadn't napped and I didn't feel like I need to. So that was one thing that I started noticing right away. And my energy, my energy was higher, but junk food cravings, I wasn't wanting to reach for the junk food that was in my pantry like I was before. So those were 2 things that I noticed right away my first week of drinking Shakeology. So I want to know, what are you guys noticing so far with it? And go ahead and just post that in the group. Let me see, is there anything else I want to touch on? You guys are all doing so good. I just want to say that I'm proud of all of you guys in this group. I've had some awesome groups before and I've had some super quiet, no activity groups before, and you guys are all killing it. You guys have really shown me that you're dedicated and you are in it to win it, and I feel like none of you guys have any intentions of stopping at the end of the program. You can just keep going, and I have a feeling that you guys will continue to go. So I kind of want to throw in like a fun little incentive. especially because I know some of you have invested in the digital all access package, and if you're just a regular challenger, this goes for you as well. But I want to motivate you guys for the entire year, not just the 21 to 30 days, the entire year. So I'm thinking at the end of the year, if you guys have shown me that you have been consistent and you're hitting goals and just smashing them, then I'm gonna have a fun little incentive for, I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about this more, because I have a feeling that it'll be more than one person. So I don't know if I should do like first, second, and third, or draw names for first, second, and third and have an incentive, or maybe just do some small incentives for all the ones that show me that they stick with this for the entire year. So I'm really thinking of something. So I want you guys to keep going. Let me see, any other questions? Workouts, it seems like you guys are doing awesome. If you're not following the calendar, that's fine too, but I do recommend to follow the calendar because they set it up that way to give you the ultimate results. So if you're not really following the calendar per se, I mean, you're still doing great. You're still doing you're still doing the workouts, you're still following the plan, you're still following the eating plan, you're still going to get results. But the way they lay it out is just, you know, it's purposefully laid out that way. So if you're following the calendar, that's awesome. And if you're not and you want to, just jump right in. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to go over too. I wanted to talk to you guys about not dwelling on the past. Let's say you have a bad day. We all have those bad days. We all go through a funky day where we're just like, we don't want to work out. And then you just happen to skip your workout. And that's okay. Don't feel like the next day that you have to double up on workouts because you missed a workout. I think I've done that before. I doubled up on a workout. It was like 30-30 in yoga. But if you're doubling up on two like higher intensity program or workouts, I don't know if I want to recommend that, because you're going to have to add extra containers to supplement your body for the extra work you're putting in. And I don't want you guys to feel like you have to beat yourself up. If you miss a workout, okay, move on. The next day is coming and it's a new day. So push play for the workout for that day. Don't feel like you have to make up the one that you missed. It's okay. Just keep moving forward. So don't dwell on the past, okay? That's one thing that we're trying to learn for this group too. The past is in the past. We're not going to bring the past into our future or our present because it doesn't matter anymore. So if you have those funky days, that's okay. Embrace the funk and keep moving on. Keep on keeping on, right? So yeah, don't feel like you have to double up. And I think that's it. So you guys keep killing it. If you are doing quarter force, and I will I'll type it in the group too, if you happen to miss it in this video. If you are doing quarter force, you need to add an extra purple container for week 2. Okay, in week 3, you're going to keep that extra purple container and you're going to add an extra blue container. And then in week 4, you're going to go back to the regular container setup. So week 2, add that extra purple container. And the way to add an extra purple, you know, have a snack, a fruit snack, mixed berries, strawberries. One of my favorite snacks, you guys, is a whole grain waffle with half a banana and cut up strawberries and put it on top of the waffle, and that's super yummy. So you guys can do that too to get your 2 fruits or your extra fruit container out of the way, or throw it in your Shakeology. Do half a banana and some frozen fruit or some other type of fruit, and that's 2 fruits knocked out right there. So if you guys have any questions or have any confusions of anything, please don't hesitate to ever reach out to me, okay? Have a good week, guys.